what we do. How's everybody doing?
Go on, Rose. You start off. Stop trying to have me tell all my business first.
What are you talking about? Had a good week. Luckily, I don't know if Hemingway or the schools up there where you at, Midgie, are they starting to do like going towards year-long school?
I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, they taking them like a week break.
Is.
Like it's like a week fall break, a week winter break, a week spring break.
I think
so. My fall break is this week coming up, so I don't have school. But of course, I'm a trainer, so I still got to go for the sports and shit. But I don't have to teach anything.
Okay.
What about y'all?
Man, I'm good, man. Doggone wrecked my truck.
Damn.
Huh?
Hit somebody. Well, coming down 77. Doggone car just stopping for no reason. So the dude in front of me, well, 3 cars in front of me, they would just stop. So he hit his brake. I hit mine. He kind of fishtailed, but when he fishtailed, his back end, he went right, I went left. But my right side is left back. It was his son is the tight end for South Carolina.
I ain't care if he in the wrong, make him pay.
No, he was in the wrong. Me being the only one that couldn't stop.
Right.
It was me. So
yeah.
It is what it is. So I said, boy, look at here, boy. 2024 gotta hurry up and get up out of here, boy.
I promise.
I'm so tired of 2024.
I'm tired of 2024.
I'm tired of
it. Yo, if you pay anything to signs and zodiac, boy, next year my year.
Shoot,
what up, Cindy Ivy? Boy, next year is my year.
Yeah, I'm ready to get up out of 2024.
So I'm playing all my seeds now.
Yeah, man.
But as far as my week go, very productive. I actually got to watch all the movies.
Tiana. You really?
Yeah. You
must
have it up today. I watched Vince McMahon, and I found like a smidge of the time to watch Blink twice, which was actually kind of dope. And I know they're gonna get into that, but
yeah. We definitely that's to probably our rapid fires, but we'll start with McMahon.
Let's do it.
Hey Cindy, how you doing? Mr. McMahon. I think some of you guys watched The Dark Side of the Ring. So you probably already knew this stuff. Me, I stopped watching wrestling, I think, after the 4 Horsemen. 4 Horsemen, Road Warriors. That was me. After that, I didn't go through the suck it phase, the NWO.
I went through all that. Mitch. I stopped watching after The Rock and Undertaker and Stone Cold kind of phased out. But once they brought the bloodline back in, and all Rock people and all that, it kind of drew me back in. So I pay a lot more attention to it now. Like I'm not the super fan that I used to be, but I rock with it now. I meant to put one up with you, though, but I got lost. Hey, give it too much going on, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Them YNs had me shook.
Hey, man, you gotta watch them boys.
Look at bro. I found me a little corner by the older folk. Me and my little crew smoked 1 or 2, and after that,
Angela,
Ange, Red, what up, y'all?
What's going on, Michelle?
Hey, y'all, listen, everybody watching, we need. Sorry to cut you off. We need likes and shares to grow this podcast. Likes, shares, and comments grow this podcast. We're not asking for no money. If you do choose to donate, we will pin the 2.5 Guys podcast. You know that? Oh, come on now. I'm always smoking one. You know what I'm saying? All right. Cindy, you might be new to this show. I'll partake.
But I didn't know a lot about wrestling after that era. So I didn't go to the Stone Cold. I knew who they were. Just in passing.
So you left before Stone Cold?
I left before Stone Cold.
You serious, man?
It was Ric Flair, Arn Anderson. That's when I stopped. After that was over, I stopped. Like
Benji, you actually missed like the
greatest part of the
golden era.
That's what I'm hearing. But
you missed the golden. Listen, I was barely. So Mitch, let me ask you. When you left, it was both WCW and WWF. What it used to be.
It was Sting, Bret Hart. I was just getting to that, and I think the Undertaker just arrived, and I think I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, bro.
And
like
I was
it was
missing,
like
I was missing stuff.
It was still 2 entities whenever you was watching, bro.
I missed a lot of stuff, and I kind of just fell off. Like it was
So-
Monday Night Raw. It
It's
was
Bill
Thursday.
Goldberg,
I
Biker, Undertaker.
got to Undertaker. When Kane beat Undertaker, that's when I officially rolled out because
Oh, man, you missed so much, man.
I missed a lot of. I wasn't, and I already wasn't the biggest wrestling fan already, but I watched it
You
because
should have been, nigga. You gave me a concussion.
man, we gonna bring that up, man.
That's
That was
that's probably why he gave you a concussion.
was
He didn't know what the fuck
football.
he
He's
was
the
doing.
only person to ever give me a concussion or like we was playing football and he did
No,
a shimmy
It was.
and shook me into the trailer, y'all.
I thought it was Cam Newton.
Midgie was playing quarter. I'm gonna tell it. Midgie was playing quarterback for both teams. And this particular play, he want to do a quarterback sneak on the corner of the trailer. I'm the biggest one, so I go to grab him. Midgie pull a basketball two-step on me, and I grab his waist. And when he shook me, I hit the trailer.
Damn.
A year
That's the
old
concussion.
and those down. Like this is probably the first time I ever seen somebody out. Like those was sitting there. Like I think we probably continue playing, but there
We
wasn't.
did.
We didn't know anything about concussions back then. Concussion protocol was not back then. We probably got some water from the spigot. And kept
Hey.
on playing.
That water saved our lives, bro.
Yeah, man, that was the
Hey.
best part in the world, man.
I missed the summer where everybody got their growth spurt because I went to New York. I came back, everybody was 6 foot. I should have stayed here and got that good fucking water that summer. I'd have been 5'10" right now, 5'11" at least.
Yeah.
I went from power forward to point guard in one summer. Swear to God.
We'll see you. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, I missed all that era. I missed all that. So, like even the Bret Hart, Owen Hart thing, I didn't see that live. I heard about that, like from wrestling watchers. Like, I think back then, I think Andre Shaw and all them boys in the wrestling back then. I'm not calling names like y'all.
Meanwhile, the whole time Vince McMahon is behind this whole thing, masterminding, undermining, gold mining. Like he did everything in his power to do it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, he should be getting the same flack that Puffy is getting.
Probably so, because there's a lot of things that they went into, and we're gonna talk about that. That definitely couldn't get away with right now. And we're gonna start with him just getting the business. His dad started it. He kind of fell in love with it. He was like, I can expand this thing. So back then, I guess they had a bro code. I got promoting this territory. These are my wrestlers. In St. Louis, this is my wrestlers, and wherever. So Vince McMahon got this idea, shoot, I'm going to take my wrestlers everywhere. And I'm going to promote.
We go travel.
So he kind of starts stepping on toes. Like, yo, Vince, what's wrong with your son?
365 days a year, too.
And then he ended up buying his dad out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to buy you out. I'm going to push you out. I'm going to do whatever. So he ended up taking over, like, wrestling, period. And then it became, like, this big drama. And then he got a hold up, and it was like, I need entertainment. I need this entertainment. I need to get this going. And Hulk Hogan, cornball self, he was like the first big American wrestler. And, they kind of focused wrestling on
that
what's in the real
motherfucking
world.
turncoat.
So they had the American Hero versus the Iranian Sheik. And so that caused turmoil. So people not knowing reality, they thinking this is real. Like Hulk Hogan is here to fight for our country. And it started selling out like what sells out is controversy. Oh yeah. It's controversy.
He found the drama.
Found the drama, and he kind of just started running with it. Like, y'all, this what y'all want, this what y'all gonna get. So the Sheik became like the most hated guy.
The Iron Sheik.
Hulk Hogan, yeah. And Hulk Hogan became like his hero. He started becoming
the
like
real American hero. Meanwhile, he was a bitch.
The whole time. The whole time. They trying to do things to progress wrestling so all of them could be straight when they get older.
Hey, Mitch,
injuries.
I said my prayers and ate my vitamins because of this bitch ass nigga.
Hey, man, I watched No Holds Bar.
I was a Flintstone kid. I was one of them 10 million strong and growing.
Hey, listen, man.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
He had the world in a rap the whole time. He's Vince McMahon's do boy. Like, let me know what's going on. Yeah, they really thought the Sheik and like, cause even I thought it was real. Like, oh man, this dude coming to terrorize our country. Come on, Hulk, get us the W.
Meanwhile, they touring that same shit 300 nights a fucking year.
300 nights, no days off. And like, so I think one of the wrestlers, was it Roddy Piper? Came up with the idea like, hey, let's get, a union. Like, let's get some, some things put in place for us when we retire.
Mm-hmm.
We need this medical, we need all this. Let's go. So Hulk Hogan was like, yo, Vince, you nigga trying
to start a union, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need to get up on that. So then it started being like, okay, well, I can find new wrestlers. I already got my star. So he started, like, you go against Jesse Ventura.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he like,
hey, by the way, Michelle A is a hardcore wrestling fan. She does a wrestling podcast. She know every
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A guy that she actually showed me how to work GarageBand. He had a wrestling podcast for a little while, but he kind of fizzled out. He's like, he stopped finding the time to do it. Yeah. So I mean, he pretty much wanted the union, like looking out for them for the future. Hogan was like, nah, player, you ain't gonna ride on my boss.
Hey, but let's not brush over his history that we did not know much of. He was abused by his stepfather.
Yeah.
For 12 years. He was molested by his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Did not meet his dad till he was 12. Then when he finally did meet his dad, it was on some like, oh, okay. Hi, son.
And that's why he was so cold to his kids, I want to say, to be honest with you.
And that damn Shane McMahon was a fucking fool.
Man, but I like Shane, though.
I like Shane.
This doc, mad as gold dust.
This doc made me like Shane, man.
Yeah, I like Shane.
This
but
doc made me like Shane.
The shit he was doing to just try to get his father to fucking approve of him.
The stuff he wanted to go through.
Ain't no way.
Approval from my father. Just to get approval.
Okay. Because the first time that motherfucker suplexed me into the damn window and it didn't break, that was it.
And he had real blood.
Yeah. You got one time, motherfucker. That's all you get from me. One take.
Blood. Real blood. So
what y'all thought about his daughter?
She played the game.
Who?
She played the game, but I think
Stephanie McMahon, his daughter.
You pimping your daughter out to make her look like
she played the game. I mean,
for TV, made real people think she was a whore in real life. And that's the thing. Even though her and Kurt Angle, I mean, your Triple H really got married and really developed this relationship, it was like you really made it seem like your daughter was sleeping around and he
listen, how about when he made his wife paralyzed and mute while he made out with
it was good. It was like the Young and the Restless. The Young and the Wrestling. Because that's pretty much what it was. Like you can turn on, it could have got an Emmy, to be honest with you. So he got promoted.
Remember I think they asked the daughter, did he ever do anything that she actually said no to?
The pregnancy thing?
No, he wanted to put a skit in like he was sleeping with his daughter.
Yeah, he wanted her she was pregnant and he wanted to be they wanted him. I
missed that part.
You didn't see that part? Oh, so they had a skit. They was trying to, I guess, raise the bar.
Oh, so Stephanie McMahon running WWE right now? I thought he sold it for $9 billion.
I think she still is like I think she's still running. Cause no, he bought no, not you. He bought something else though. He bought WCW. NWD. I don't think he's
yeah.
Hold on, Michelle.
He bought WCW.
She slept with Macho Man?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God
yeah, the cocaine.
Hey,
God damn.
They said we might have the dog and send Michelle A this link. to talk about this.
Send her the link.
I don't have her.
I mean, I ain't sure if she want to come in, but yo.
Hey, hold on. I'm sorry. Is it Michelle A?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I pronounced your name wrong, ma'am.
Yeah.
But throw
That's
the
my
link.
social media manager.
I don't have to send it because I don't have the one I send to you, just send it to her if she want to come in. Because she seemed like an expertise. Let me go to the back and I hop on. Okay. But yeah, go and send it to her though. But yeah, like even even with all that being said, he really used it to his advantage. And then Ted Turner, being the money man, was like, hey, you know, just like anything, if I got the money, I can buy your talent. You know what I'm saying? It's like any business. I can buy your talent.
What killed me was when Vince started crying when WCW started doing to him. You know what I'm saying? And he did the shit first.
Yeah, they were paying him more money. They were offering him more nights off. Like, hey, you need this.
WCW was in their ass, boy.
Because Ted Turner had the money. Like,
everybody at WCW seemed a lot happier playing whatever role they was playing. That's why Hulk Hogan left.
They was leaving, like, and then that started a whole new wave. Hogan became a bad guy. Like, who seen this coming? So that was a whole new drama. And then like WWE was just making up stories, and people was like, "Oh man, get this kiddie stuff out of it." Because at first they were more for the kids,
right?
But WCW was like, "Nah, this for adults."
So, yeah, they were the edgier ones.
We're gonna throw this in your face. We're gonna throw these women in your face. We're gonna have all this, and so they couldn't keep up for a little bit.
And you never really knew who ran. I mean, of course, it was a TNT deal, but they never made nobody like this of WCW.
Right.
I thought that was Eric Bischoff.
Figurehead.
Oh, yeah, he was. Yeah, he ended up going to WCW. He was the mastermind behind it, and I think it was more of him. Like, you know what? Hey, this is what we can do since we got the bag. We got the bag that nobody can compete with. Hey, shoot, let's go ahead and take all the talent. And once you get that payday, it's hard to turn down. Like, some of them were going to Vince McMahon, like, because it started off with Razor Ramon.
They were like Machismo. Rest in peace.
That was the first one, because Vince McMahon, like, if you didn't do what he say,
right,
he punished. Like, you didn't get matches, so they was like, you know what, we out. And then when they had the match and they had the hug at the end, then people was like, man, wrestling's not real. Like, wrestling's not real.
Fuck them up.
Like, hold on, y'all not supposed to be hugging.
That part.
Hey man, like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, this documentary ended up being a lot more interesting than I thought it was gonna be.
It definitely was.
And just to see him try to talk about himself, but you could tell he was battling with his spirits on, like, damn, I done done so much fucked up shit. I don't want to talk about me. I don't want you to know who I really am.
And just like with the lady, that the first original screw job was with the lady when she didn't want to give up her title. She wanted her to, and he told her to hit the bell, and she was just standing there like, yo, what's up? But that Owen Hart stuff, man, that's crazy,
yo.
Like, somebody actually, like, they wrestling over.
I was watching that night.
They wrestling over. They say he went splat for real, y'all. Like, no exaggeration. Like they had to scrape him off that.
Really? He forced them to keep on wrestling that night. Like,
that part.
Like, man, this is our dude. Like,
and you see they travel together on a fucking bus. Hello.
Hey, Sugarfoot.
What's up?
I see we got expertise in this house, so we're gonna turn this thing over to you, because I'm not the expertise in wrestling. So you said Stephanie McMahon had a list of bodies.
That is what the rumor is, that she slept with a lot of the talent coming up, and that's why they say the Macho Man isn't in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, because of.
Whoa.
See.
Feedback. I was saying, okay, there you go. Yep. Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Yours messing up too, Midge.
Mine is too?
Yeah.
Somebody running a fan?
Me? Hold up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we good now?
Can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't have time to set up all my stuff. I just hopped on the phone.
Oh,
but
yeah.
So really, you mean to tell me Vince was just running with the real life storyline?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they say when you ask about it. They say that she never slept with any of the talent or the Macho Man or anything like that. But that was a rumor that goes around in like wrestling circles.
And there's absolutely no reason for Macho Man Randy Savage to not be in the Hall of Fame.
No.
None at all, because he
Like-
was just as big
As
as
Hogan.
Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior during that time.
Never to a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Come on,
He
man.
still, his estate still has a contract with them. If you watch wrestling, they still uses his likeness to this day to promote them. Yeah.
I wonder, do he got his publishing, or do Vince own that?
I think his family has that.
Okay.
Okay, so he had his business in order.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because man, it seemed like Vince was such a shrewd businessman.
And as Bret Hart, I don't know if I could have came back after
Yeah.
those years.
You got a family to feed.
I know, but
You got family to feed, Midge.
oh, my brother. You made him wrestle over my brother Dry Blood, man.
Yeah.
He didn't come back happy.
You treat him as a business, man.
He didn't come back happy now. You feel me?
Ah,
And then he had to wrestle Goldberg, non-wrestling ass, who actually shortened his career.
Okay, so not too much on Goldberg. Yeah, Goldberg was.
I'm a Goldberg fan.
Goldberg
I'm a super
was
Goldberg fan.
Goldberg was a non-wrestler, but Bret Hart has a chip on his shoulder because he feels like he should have been that guy.
Right.
okay.
Especially when he went to WCW, because you know the Hart family, they had their own wrestling school.
They're
I
legendary.
forgot where they
They're
had
legendary.
that, but they had their own wrestling school. A lot of the wrestlers that came through the WWE and WCW learned everything from that school. So he thought since his daddy was the man, he automatically should have been. But like they said in the documentary,
He felt entitled.
Bret is a great technical wrestler, but he didn't have the charisma, and you got to have mic skills
Yeah, you got to.
excel.
Yeah.
You got to have some sort of
Look
character.
at The Rock, Stone Cold.
Listen, like names that you remember, like had big personalities. You got to have
Yeah.
a big personality to
Yeah.
stand out,
Yeah.
and that will make you a champion. To be honest with you, you have that
Yeah.
big personality because you know
They did build. They did build Bill Goldberg up with none of that.
Yeah. But Bill Goldberg, he didn't have to talk because he had an aura about him. So he didn't have to talk.
See, Midge, you missed all this. That was actually the
I
golden
remember.
era.
I did.
That was actually the golden era of wrestling.
I did. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I kind of glanced over there. You know, my little cousin, he wrestling fanatic.
Mhm.
So I kind of just saw when he watched, and I keep on moving.
I mean, but how do y'all feel about the documentary overall? Do y'all feel like it was well put together? I do. I do because it really struck my, like, outside of the last 15 minutes that I missed because of that.
What I hear from wrestling fanatics, they say it didn't offer any new information that
It didn't.
See, I wasn't a big wrestling fan, so
Some of it was new to me.
All of it was new to me
because I didn't see Dark Side of the Ring. I hate to say.
You should watch. That's a
Y'all should watch that
good show.
What is that on?
Vice.
Okay.
Vice. Okay, got you.
Please watch. So they got the Montreal Screwjob on there.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about
what's the Montreal Screwdriver.
So that's when Bret Hart got screwed for the belt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember he did it for the lady, and then Bret Hart didn't want to give up the title.
The belt.
So
because Bret was about to go to WCW.
Right.
And
So
Bret was like, he didn't want to lose and give up his championship because they were actually in Canada, his home place.
Yeah, his hometown.
And Vince told the bell guy, hit the bell, match over, and Bret Hart was just like,
you ain't see when he hauled that loogie in Vince eye? Vince eye?
I didn't know that's what led to
And
it.
he black Vince eye too.
Yeah, he
fucked him up.
Vince up.
He put hands on Vince.
Yeah, he not
And
Vince up.
see,
No,
that's
not with
why
hands. He knocked him
thought
out.
That when the whole thing with Owen went down on the documentary, when he said that he found out about Owen's death, he thought that Vince actually got Owen killed because of how deep their beef was and how heated things had got that night.
Really?
Yeah.
He mentions it in the documentary.
Yeah, I need y'all to be paying attention when y'all be watching these damn
Listen, yo, I wouldn't put that past Vince because I know a certain look that certain individuals have in their eye.
Mm-hmm.
Vince got that look.
And to be honest, to just piggyback off what you said, I went down to Evelyn. Now, you know, the WWE, they sued that company that did
Right.
the stunt for Owen Hart, and they won money.
Right.
But my thing is, you've been doing this, and if you watch the Dark Side of the Ring, because they do have an episode for Owen Hart, Dark Side of the Ring. When you watch that episode, when they decided to do this for this PLE, this is the first time that they used this company. They always used another person, but just decided to switch over this particular time.
That looks suspicious.
Yeah. And then the people apparently had horrible reviews. And if you look at the clamp, because they actually show you the clamp on behind Dark Side of the Ring, they show you the clamp that they used to hook to Owen's harness, and it looked like one of those clamps that you just put your key on. You know, like you just open it and hook
serious?
it. Yes, it was small. If it was that big, it did good.
Like you get at Walmart.
Yeah. And that's why they won. That's why WWE won that settlement, because Owen Hart's wife sued WWE. After WWE paid Owen Hart to stay off, they went after that company that did that. But my thing is, you have a list in each town that you go into of people that you use for certain things. Why this day you just randomly out of clear blue sky pick a totally different company?
Oh, that was a hit. That was a hit.
Crazy.
That was a hit. Vince McMahon called that hit, Joe. I listen.
Crazy.
We watch so many movies where more diabolical things happen,
and this is not out the realm.
And this is not out of the realm of that, y'all.
It's not.
And the fact that he kept the show going, and I do believe Brett when he said if Shane would have been the one that dropped, that event would have been
shut everything off.
Yeah,
blackout.
And then he gonna come behind and said, "Hey, if it was me, I would have wanted the show to keep going."
No.
Come on, Vince. Come on, buddy.
SOB. God damn it, my computer about to die, y'all. I'm gonna do it off my phone.
Okay.
All right.
Crazy. See, I didn't see. That's the things I didn't know. Like I remember,
listen, Midge, you really missed the golden years.
I did.
Well, what I consider.
Yeah, the Attitude Era and a little bit of the Ruthless and Brutal Era is considered to be the two best era. But what's ironic is the era that you were watching is called the Golden Era. So
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like the era that you watched with the Hulk Hogan and like the foundation builders.
The Royal Boys. The Royal was my favorite.
Yes, Animal and Hulk.
Yeah, Animal and Hulk was my favorite tag team.
The
bro.
Ultimate Warrior, Chicken Ropes.
And everybody was on drugs.
Everybody was on that.
They was roided up.
They was flowing.
They were roided.
Crazy. And then Vince knew that. Like,
and Vince was the one giving them the roids.
He was telling the suggesting, like, I ain't saying you got to take them, but you got to take them, player. Like, because Vince just bulked up all of a sudden. Like, come on,
you roids.
My man and son.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I was happy for Shane when he got his dad's approval. That was kind of like a heartfelt moment. Like,
but is it real?
That's true.
I was off the camera.
Right, that's a word.
Listen, they got writers just like any show, yo.
Mm-hmm.
They got writers.
They got a lot of writers because
they got people that drive insight. They got people that understand the algorithm, and this is what you deal with.
Yep, you're right. Because it was like for me not to be the biggest wrestling fan after a certain period. It provided a lot of information for me. And like I said, like a lot of wrestling people that I talked to, they said, oh, it's not nothing new. But to me, as somebody who didn't watch all those eras, kind of fell out early, it provided a lot of information for me.
Right.
I enjoyed the doc.
So overall, what do y'all give this Vince McMahon documentary? Michelle A., we want your vote too. On a 1 to 10, we all watch movies, documentaries, etc. What do y'all give it?
Hers gonna be different from ours because she knows all the background.
Right.
So for me, I give it a solid 8.
Give it an 8.
I give it a solid 8, to be honest with you.
It was very well put together, and then to hear it from out of the star's mouth, like you get to see mannerisms from certain people.
And this was like the Dark Side of the Ring for me, without seeing Dark Side of the Ring. Even though I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah, same for me because I've only heard about Dark Side of the Ring, and I've only seen clips on TikTok.
I been knew Hulk Hogan was a scumbag, but then
Yeah.
to know scumbag back then, like, oh man, like you've been scum for
Terrible.
A long time.
But I'll agree. I'll give it an 8. And one, because of the information and how well it was put together.
Right.
Whoever edited this was messy. And I love that. Because they, like, Vince will say something and then they'll cut.
Yep.
Like that instance when they were like, well, is Vince really like the character? And Vince McMahon was like, no, I don't act like that in real life. And other wrestlers they add the other wrestlers. Yeah, that's definitely Vince.
That's him.
Yeah.
That's
but
definitely him.
it was messy from the start.
Yeah.
It was.
From the start, they let you know, okay, this was in 2021. Mid-interview, we found out what was going on. They set it up very nice.
And then it was like, oh, Vince McMahon is a family man. Everything he did was for, what his wife was all for TV. And then you find out all these women saying, oh, Vince did this to me. Well, Vince did that to me. Like, God, dog, Vince. Like, everything you say, you contradicting yourself, buddy.
Yo, Vince was out here sending his wrestlers pussy.
Yeah, that Sable segment when they were talking about when she came up with the lawsuit for sexual harassment and they settled out of court and she was back on wrestling. And boy said, well,
how much did she settle for? Because
nobody knows.
Because I feel like she jumped out there for 110. You're not gonna get 110.
No, nobody knows what it was, but I just find it ironic when he was like, well, I don't remember anything about Sable's lawsuit, but I do remember she came back to work.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't remember.
I need somebody to explain to me why the fuck was Vince's lips purple? Like, I actually Googled the shit.
No, listen, that jet black mustache and jet black hair, nah.
That man
still want to be young.
No.
That ain't it.
Listen, that was them Botox.
Listen.
Yeah.
That was them fillers.
You can tell he get his face
listen, after getting fillers so much, your
Mhm.
body starts to naturally reject that shit, but you're still obligated to be on camera, whether you're Vince McMahon or you're the 13th man coming off the bench.
Vince
Right.
McMahon went from looking like a regular white dude
To
Nacho Libre.
yo,
Yeah.
yo,
He-
when
he
Vince
looked
first ripped
crazy.
his shirt off, I was like, that old motherfucker kind of buff.
He started looking like Nacho Libre. Like,
That's-
man, who's this?
That's what I was just about to touch on. What y'all thought about the whole he was letting them take steroids and shit?
I mean, that was all of them was pumped. You
It
remember
was
Big
camera
Papa?
ready. You feel me? Like Vince understood aesthetics.
Yeah.
And the bigger, more exaggerated your wrestlers are, which was what separated his wrestlers from other entities.
Yep.
Remember Scott Steiner?
Yo,
Yeah.
both them boys.
Remember
Yo,
when Scott
nigga,
Steiner went
listen.
from regular,
Listen,
huge?
I thought He-Man had shoulders till I saw them motherfuckers.
Listen, Big Papa Pump had a knot on top of his muscle.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? I've
Yeah.
never seen somebody like that. So that
See
right
what
there
I'm
let
saying?
me
When the
know.
guy from WD went back and he went off on all the producers.
Oh yeah, man, listen.
What happened with that? I'm lost.
When who?
What happened?
She said when the guy from WWE went back and watched it, he went off on all the producers.
Cool.
She might have been talking about the accident. My bad.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it provided me a lot of information for somebody who missed a lot of that. Because Trump is nuts. Oh yeah, Trump was on there.
Yeah.
But Trump got the personality for wrestling. I'm gonna be honest.
Absolutely.
Trump is perfect for wrestling.
Perfect. He's
Trump's
actually
a
like,
motherfucker.
listen,
He's a chameleon.
he would be a better Vince McMahon than Vince McMahon.
He can
Yeah.
go but listen, even when Vince was saying we sold 94,000, somebody was like, "Oh, it was probably about 70,000." I was like, "That is the
Yep.
Trump statement.
That is a Trump.
That is a Trump statement." Like Trump going in, this is the greatest era of wrestling ever. I'm on there. Like he can say that, and people like, you know what?
This
Right.
might have been the greatest era.
Yeah.
For real. So it was tailored for him. Like to be honest with you. So
Well, look, if y'all ever get a chance, there's 5 seasons of Dark Side of the Ring, and like y'all need to watch the Macho Man one.
And it's on Vice.
there's
Yeah,
5
Vice.
seasons.
Please watch the Macho Man one.
Jesus, yeah.
Okay,
That one
well,
gonna blow your fucking mind.
okay, well, peep it. We're gonna make it me and Midges a tentative list for this week to knock out a couple
Okay.
seasons. How long are the episodes?
30 minutes, I think, or an hour, 1, 2. I think it's an hour.
Okay, so me and Midge gonna try to knock out season 1.
He's trying to knock out.
But listen to her list though, because she did have some good ones. The Montreal Screwjob. I know
The
on my
Montreal
heart,
Screwdriver.
y'all should watch that.
What else, Rose?
She said the
So
Macho Man, which is a good one.
Macho Man, that one
And
blew my mind. Now,
With
that one blew my
you
fucking
can find
mind.
out the fallout between him and Hulk Hogan because you
Yep.
know him and Hulk Hogan,
They
they
used
were
to be like this.
good friends.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you want to look at that one? The Benoit has two episodes to it.
Definitely watch that.
Definitely watch
Oh,
that one.
Superfly Jimmy Snooker was a murder.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If they
Okay.
talk about that, you need to watch that one too.
Yeah.
Superfly Jimmy Snooker murdered a woman, his
Yes.
girlfriend, and they covered it up.
Vince, when you watch the behind the Dark Side of the Ring episode, they talk about how Vince went into the town because it was a small little town. Went to the town allegedly with this briefcase. Yeah, there is. You know how when you go talk to police in the interrogation room, they film. There is film of him walking in, and there's film of him walking out. But as of the actual conversation, that has been lost.
Look at it's small luxuries like that make you a white man.
Yeah, they lost that. They lost it. Don't know how you lose the middle.
Look
of a
here.
video. I can see if you didn't record at the beginning.
That briefcase paid for everybody Christmas.
Yeah, and the briefcase didn't leave the room with him.
Everybody got blessed that night.
I'm glad this documentary dropped because it shows you that there's far more devious people than just the people that get plastered on who they try to make the face of these things.
Yeah, like on that part of the documentary.
Puffy was worth $1 billion, and I hate to go back to Puff, and I'm not taking up for nothing he did. This is just my opinion. Puffy was worth $1 billion. When Vince was about to sell WWE, he was about to walk away with $9 billion.
Yeah.
Big difference between 1 and 9.
He would have bought UFC when his son really told him to.
That part.
His son told him to buy UFC and he ain't do
it. Shane was like trying to go out and be his own man. So he said, "Dad, there's this thing called UFC. We can promote it like we do wrestling. It's the blueprint is already. We already got the blueprint. They have a different level of fighting.
He dropped the ball, yo.
Yeah,
man, listen.
Like he could have cut Dana White out.
That fumble was a little bit big. Well, that fumble was not as big, but really close to Blockbuster laughing at Netflix. Netflix came in to sell.
Yeah.
That's like Schroeder.
Oh man,
96
good analogy.
Lakers.
Yeah,
that's like your boy Dennis Schroeder turning down the Lakers.
You turned down 88.
Trying to get 96.
Yeah.
You turned down 88. And now he done read up again, got him a little 40 after that, but boy, that ain't 88.
That ain't
88. It ain't 88.
And then you was getting 6 and 3 from the Celtics. You got a couple from somebody else. That ain't 88, buddy. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know who these people agents are, but I know
the agent, yo.
Listen, take the 88, brother. You playing
so
with
I give it an 8. Michelle A gave it an 8. Miz, you gave it an 8. Rose, what you give it?
I'm giving it an 8.5 just because I fucking love wrestling. It didn't matter what the fuck was going on Monday Night Raw coming on. I'm running home.
Okay. Remember when you had to turn it? See, Midgie missed it. Remember you had to turn it back and forth between Raw and listen, they would have these head-to-head matches to where they would compete for the last 5 minutes of your time. So they bring out Goldberg on one and such and such on the other. And you had to be there. What a time to be alive, yo.
Nigga, do you know how many people got suspended for saying suck it?
What?
Suck it? Okay, between suck it and no foul, Hemingway was lit.
Listen, you getting kicked up out of it.
Give me that neck. Give me that neck, boy.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, I thought it was a good doc.
Okay, so like this is one of the highest rated docs we've had on this show now.
You know, I like a good doc.
It was good.
I give it an 8.
He said he's gonna come out with his own. That's what the rumor is right now. Some of the wrestling groups.
Man, you better sit your ass down and beat this case.
He wasn't pleased with the Netflix documentary.
I bet he was.
He wants to produce his own. He said that he feels like Netflix misrepresented what they wanted the documentary to be. He thought it was he thought the documentary was going to highlight the character of Mr. McMahon and not get into Vince as a person. So
you the one that got brought up on federal charges in the middle of the interview. Listen, I'm pretty sure they had all plans on what you had plans on doing with it. But once that happened in the midst of, was it the first interview?
And then you had to stop filming?
And you done already signed the papers? Oh, nigga, it's a go.
Yeah.
And everybody we interviewed ready to say some shit about
to go.
Because Tony Atlas didn't care. The black guy, the one that used to wrestle with the Roddy. Boy, I ain't like him. He used to try and touch my pecker. Tony Atlas.
Hey, didn't Andre the Giant molest somebody or some shit like that? One of the other wrestlers?
I need for him to sit down on a wrestling podcast and just talk, because I was like, now that shocked me. I didn't know. I knew about
Coco Beware, weren't it?
Huh?
It was Coco Beware, wasn't it?
When?
Something like that.
I know. I knew about the Ring Boy situation, kind of, but I didn't know Pat Patterson was involved, and I didn't know that other wrestlers were saying that Pat Patterson was being inappropriate with him.
Okay.
Now that was new to me.
The Ring Boys thing was crazy. Like,
for
some reason, I always say when it comes to these men in power, they always got to bring some kids and stuff.
Yep.
Always got to bring some kids and stuff, and that's just, I don't know what that is. Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh my God. But
Buck breaking. Look it up.
Yeah, great doc. Great doc. But we also watch Blink Twice.
Did you see Blink Twice, Lay?
What is that?
Blink Twice is probably going to lead us into further conversations about Diddy, because I feel like this was like a Epstein Diddy match.
They dropped it on the right timeline.
So Blink Twice is a movie directed by Zoe Kravitz.
Okay.
Channing Tatum.
Nice.
And a host of other people. And you know, Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz are like engaged, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie was out. And it starts, Channing Tatum plays this billionaire guy who, you know, he did some things and now he's trying to apologize. Like, oh, he tried to get back. Oh, I've been through so much. I just want to apologize. Whatever. So he has this island. And so he meets people, he brings people to this island and they party.
Just random people.
They party. And he had, I don't want to tell the movie because I want y'all.
I'm gonna tell it. When they get there, he gave everybody fresh outfits and drugs.
Fresh
all the drugs you want that you could partake in. Fine dining.
But there's something
luxurious setup.
But there's something that they're doing that they can't remember what's going on.
And nobody can tell. Like nobody know what's going on to like 40 minutes into the movie.
So the party, they can't remember what's going on. So she had a friend that came with her.
They just remember waking up the next day and
they booty hole hurting.
No, ain't none hurting.
Ain't none hurting.
They're just out here like living in the purest.
Living in bliss.
Pure bliss. You feel me? Like every drink you got a raspberry in it.
Red, it's I think it just came to Amazon. You can rent it, but I tell Doe to hit you with the link.
We watched it on the
We'll talk.
Yeah, but
I want to see it. It sounds like it's good. Why haven't I seen any previews or anything about it?
Because of all the Diddy and all the other allegations going on, it kind of ties into that. So the movie kind of went under wraps, but it's a very good movie. It's a very good movie. And the black,
shout out to the little Mexican lady. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yes, because it's a lot that we can talk about, but I don't think everybody.
So it's like a modern day Eyes Wide Shut type,
something like that. But it's on a billionaire's island, and the only way you can have any recollection of it is to counteract what you're okay.
The island is infested with something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
I'm
is.
gonna watch
Bunch of-
it.
yeah.
I know
Like
most
it's
of
one thing that's on this island that it's pretty
Uh,
much they letting you know that the drugs are advanced. Their ways of inducing you are advanced, and just luckily,
nature has a way to
yeah.
rid of this, and
the.
her friend is the first to experience like the Diddy baby oil. They're saying it's not baby oil.
It was
It's
GHB.
It kind of goes into that. So they're
Mm.
using, but one thing they're using something different. They're using a spray,
Yeah.
Oh.
but there's something on the island that happens that turns the whole movie with her friend, and then they wake up next day and her friend is not there, and she's like,
And boy,
I
once
know
shit
my
go left,
she was like, I know my friend was here, but she can't remember where.
all I'm gonna say is, as a woman, both of y'all,
Listen, they say in the beginning of the movie, they say this movie can be triggering. They say this movie can be triggering, and I can, as a woman, I can see how
very
this
much
can
so.
be triggering.
And it's very small, short scenes. It's not overly vulgar. It's just
No, we not. We ain't snuggling.
but
Yes.
when all the women realize what's going on, they get busy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, I suggest y'all go watch this. I don't want to spoil it
Okay.
because it's still in theaters and people are still on it, but it is a very, very.
I'll watch it with
So
Trina.
those of us that have seen it, what do you give it, Mitch?
Oh, this is about a 9 for me, brother.
Oh.
This is about a 9
A
for me.
9.
It's about a 9 for me, brother. At least an 8.7 because of the time that it dropped, and for this to be Zoe Kravitz's first directorial debut. It is great. It is great. Just the whole premise, the plot twist. And then you realize what's going on. You're like, whoa, really?
I'm gonna give it a 9, Mitch, just off the
Damn, okay. I gotta watch it. Now.
She's unconventional, looking for what you would think that is a star actress in a movie, and she did an excellent job.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, Red.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no, it's
But
great.
Very well put together, beautifully shot movie. I got to give props to what's the villain name? What's his name again?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
First time he's not playing the heartthrob bull.
Yo,
You're like, oh, we're fawning over him. No,
he showed me some range, and I got to give it a 9, y'all. This is a very well put together situation, and y'all know that's high for me.
Yeah.
Can you send it on a little thing?
What I can't send it on Facebook.
You got to send it on WhatsApp.
I got to send it on something else, so I can text it to you.
Text it.
Okay, I can text it to you, but I can't. Facebook already up on that, so they won't let you send.
Okay.
Anything like that.
And that Zoe Kravitz produced it, and we know she's been deep into the industry. So for her to bring something like this about, kind of tells you something.
And her royal family heir of a legendary rock star, and Lisa Bonet just being a household darling since she was young. So
she from the shits. You feel me?
Yeah, because her and Bill never sat well with each other.
I think because she kind of caught on to what Bill was doing, man.
Who?
Her and Bill Cosby.
Lisa Bonet, when you talk about her time on the Cosby Show, she's let it be known that she does not like Bill at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that's why she got her own show, because she wasn't listening to him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they knew she was such a great talent. They was like, man, we can't let her go. So
she saw through the bullshit.
You gotta think. The older sister went to college way before Denise. So why did Denise get her own?
She wasn't a strong character though.
Denise was supposedly like not the heartthrob of the show, but she was like that supposedly stand out because people thought she was pretty and stuff.
She was stand out.
And so they wanted to do a spinoff, and they picked her, and then they took it away. She was only there for that first season.
That's the thing that killed me. They created a show strictly to follow Denise going to college, only for them not to bring her back.
Come back.
To drop out,
and come back home.
And listen, as far as spinoffs, that was the illest spinoff ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was as far as spinoffs, and we've seen some ill spinoffs from the whole Power and all this, and
but
culturally.
Yeah, that was because Debbie Allen started producing that second season. That first season, I think it was Bill and a bunch of people that never been to HBCU, put like that.
White people,
right?
And so, since Debbie Allen went to HBCU, she was like, I can, come in and be creative and kind of tell y'all which way to go, and that really helped.
And you know what? To be honest with you,
she did a great job.
I've been to both experiences, the Black College and the PWI. That Black College experience is definitely different. It's definitely different. I can tell you that much. So just to see that, and that kind of made us as people want to go.
Tiana,
experience that college.
That is the question I want to ask them. They have been slipping on power lately, so I'm not going.
I'm finished, brother. You can ask away.
I'm waiting on Rose to finish.
Ask away. Rose look like she ain't even trying to finish. Look at her. She like, y'all can say whatever.
Well, y'all can.
I want to discuss power next week. I seriously do, because it deserves its roses, whether they black roses or red roses. Because some people like this, some people didn't.
Were you happy with
this? This was the final season, right?
Yeah.
Were you happy with the finale though?
Hey, Brian, bring my charger, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why am I seeing stuff like they're gonna bring Ghost back? What's that about?
Tariq is a new Ghost, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. And then the crazy part, speaking of spinoffs, I saw where they're saying they're trying to do a reviving of the whole Different World experience with Dwayne
and Whitley's daughter.
His daughter coming to school. So depending on if they can do it like Bel Air.
I don't know. Because you see they did Grownish off of Blackish.
Y'all know how I feel about
it. Had a good run though, even though I didn't watch Grownish.
I didn't watch Grownish.
Grownish,
I didn't watch
that was on ABC Family, so it more so did a nice run among like teenagers, which was the demographic it was for, to be honest.
They had Chloe and Halle on there. They had what's the guy, the singer, but they had Russell Simmons' son on there. So they had the younger crowd on there, the younger, good-looking kids on there. So.
Okay. Give this to your mama. Ask her if she can give me a longer charger.
It did what it was supposed to do. They had his run. So Grownish actually had like a good little run, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me.
It wasn't for me. It was for me. Even though I like the young lady and I like Blackish.
But Rose and Midget, y'all know how I feel about Hollywood remaking everything. I feel like that's lazy writing. And I feel like certain things should be just left alone.
What's up, Retta?
What up, Retta?
But I don't mind a spinoff because of the way y'all ended certain shows. So, I don't mind them bringing back, because we look at some of the success of, even Bel Air, even the success of that. I didn't think it was gonna last that long.
Yeah,
I was like, man, what are they gonna do with this?
And they're on what, season 3 now?
Season 3, the way they took it differently from the original, I was like, okay, I can rock with that, because it's totally different from the ha ha he he jokes. Like, it touched real topics in this new Bel Air.
I still gotta watch season 3. I ain't gonna lie. I
ain't watched season 3 either yet, but it's
I ain't watched it,
so I can binge it. But it, what I get, people enjoy it.
I ain't watched 2 or 3.
Really, Rose?
You should catch up. You should catch up. It's not a bad.
Well, are y'all gonna watch the Martin remake? Because they're talking about doing a Martin remake, like Bel Air, like Martin was talking about it.
It's a line that I draw.
Don't touch it. Don't do that.
I draw just because Bel Air has.
What Martin says is it's supposed to be him, Tommy, and Cole growing up in Detroit.
Okay.
So it's not gonna be a continuation. It's
like a prelude. Got it. Okay.
I get it. Season 3 had a lot. I heard that. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I said I'm probably gonna start this week because that's been on my list to watch.
Are you ready with these rapid fires?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right. Let's go ahead and start off with the latest thing that I've seen, which is Madam Combs. I don't call her Mama Combs. Madam Combs has put out a whole long ass statement from her and the family, pretty much saying, yeah, even though my son might have lied about, beating Cassie, he ain't lying about anything else. He innocent.
Once a liar,
Stay out of my dudes.
Yeah, just chill.
I'm a firm believer of staying out of
Party City wigs. I never trust a woman with Party City wigs.
Look, tell Madam Combs to go ahead and bend over with her palms.
You saying Mama Puff got Party City wigs?
No,
that's exactly what I'm saying, and I'm going on record.
Go look at her hairdos. Them shits always look like Tyler Perry Party City shit.
Y'all about to make me go do this, man.
Look at it.
Go look. Never you never trust a woman that don't have a part in her wigs. It's 2024. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I won't. Because if you don't care about your hair, I know you don't care about me. If you can lie to yourself in the morning and say you look good, you're going to lie to me and say that your son ain't a liar. Can't do it.
All right. Look at it.
Thank you. Not a part in shining.
Especially when she had the blonde Miss Piggy wig on.
Yes.
That the one.
Yes.
Yo, wow.
Okay, that one. Look at it.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Party City. Thank you.
Ain't
That's
no
the
way.
Marilyn Monroe costume wig.
And she been dressing and wearing hair like that for years now. Puffy had money forever.
Why every time y'all say it pop up?
Period.
Hey, look at Redder. Redder said flammable spot.
Thank you.
Party City.
Her niece still do her wings.
Thank you.
Ain't no way.
Yo, like she really out here like this.
Yeah, and your son got money, and that's what you put on. So you think I can't believe nothing you say.
Look, they said Puffy pays his fucking barber $7,500.
Just to cut?
Just to cut. And you letting your mama walk out the house with that? Look at it. I tell you, it's the blonde ones.
Yeah,
the blonde ones.
He paid $750 and his mama paid $25. Thank you.
She's stashing that. I bet you out of everybody named Combs right now that ain't locked up, I bet you she got the most money.
No, from Beauty. Yeah. Or them checks. Put them checks in her, bro.
That's all I got to say about Mama Puff.
Oh, okay. So we can stay on Puffy.
I'm sorry, Mama, but he guilty.
We can stay on Puffy because I'm sure y'all saw the press conference that came out. And they as young as 9 years old.
I saw a dude, he's 31 now, saying his dad was a photographer and he was at one of the parties.
Mm-hmm.
Puffy, I don't know if that's just a grab or he's telling the truth, but it's weird.
It's gonna be a lot of grabs now. Y'all gotta understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's keep it a buck. People? Let's keep it a buck. This is Hollywood.
Yeah.
Nobody's innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Right. After watching Diddy get 30, Cassie get 30.
Mm-hmm.
Leftover wigs from the crusher. Yo, she got all Little Kim old wigs.
Yeah.
Some of the first too.
You might be right. That's them crush on you leftover wigs.
Let me stop talking about Puffy Mama. I ain't even mean to open up that door on that lady. I apologize.
You kicked the door wide open because I would have never looked at her hair.
Look, if she wouldn't have did her little 1-2 thing, nobody would have been talking about her wigs right now. So now you got to get it better.
She don't understand that the situation is bigger than what she may have ever dealt with. The best thing to do right now is shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that might
if the lawyer don't tell you to say it, shut the fuck up.
Hey, motherfuckers, did y'all see Jaguar Wright was on old boy? What's the damn dude? The white
Piers Morgan.
What the fuck? How the hell Jaguar get on Piers Morgan?
When you talk as much as Jaguar Wright has been talking these past couple years, and now you bringing in Jay-Z and everybody under the sun, of course people gonna give you a platform because people like car crashes. And this looks like
here's the ultimate car crash. They about to release the footage of both her and Orlando Brown together.
Ooh, I would pay for that.
and it's people that are going to pay for that. You know, they spent $100,000.
Yes,
to get her and Orlando Brown together. You know, they spent 100 bands.
But you saw Orlando talking about Wayne, like, man, anybody want to see no Wayne on no stage. He started.
He ain't loud.
That motherfucker can act. Because did he not sound like him?
He
talk like him?
I swear he ain't lie. Wayne, I seen a couple Wayne performances. I'm like, man, you want me to watch that on the Super Bowl?
On the Super Bowl? Nah.
First the fuck off, Wayne doesn't have a catalog that's Super Bowl friendly.
What he gonna play? His mixtape shit?
No, he got certain songs. Maybe a couple features, but it's not like a whole 10, 20-minute set.
I mean, listen, they can get it done, but he ain't Kendrick Lamar. Let's go and get to the point.
They can get it done, but I just don't see not like they say if you bring in Hot Boys and Juvenile, bring 99 to 2000, that's going.
I still don't see it.
That's
you not listen, y'all. I want y'all to set the scene. Mm-hmm. Imagine Lil Wayne coming up. Super Bowl, such and brings Lil Wayne, and he comes up out the middle of the floor. And his first words is, "I like a long hair, thick red bone."
Yeah.
He also got Drake and Nicki for the commercialized appeal. So if I bring Drake with me, I bring Nicki with me. That's 10 minutes right there.
We don't want it.
But he said he wasn't bringing nobody if he ever did.
Well, Wayne, we don't need you, brother.
They're not coming, bro.
They don't
even fuck with each other like that. Drake definitely ain't coming.
We don't need you, bro.
Nicki Minaj might show up because she need a little bump right now, but Drake ain't showing up.
Oh God.
Lord,
is she on tour?
I think so.
Okay, because I was talking about somebody said I was at the Nicki Minaj concert and I was bored. So I was just.
All right, next. Motherfucking King Harris got a baby on the way.
Shit, he late. He been outside.
I mean,
the tiny bloodline continues.
Hopefully that slow that little fella down.
Something got him.
Cause that little albino wild child.
Whatever.
Listen.
Yeah, T.I. and Tiny was getting real high with that one.
Oh
listen, yeah. That boy is everything.
That's all I got to say about that.
Mixed. And that they didn't want to happen. I saw where Boosie and
T.I. ran down them on a video.
Cussed out their sons for I'm like, they doing what they see y'all do.
Mm-hmm.
What you want them to do? They playing gangster even though they grew up in the finest of homes.
That part.
They want the fucking luxury for both of them.
They want to be tough too. They can't do like the other Harris sons and just be a great rapper and a great country singer.
Yo, T.I. sons is so talented.
Aren't they?
They are so talented. Like all of them.
Jimi Hendrix, dog.
No, the baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
She just sung "Live Your Life" for T.I. during a performance. She got the talent.
Listen, I told you they brought her out at the R&B, the Queens of R&B tour. MC Light brought her and another little girl and they rap.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
And Tiny was in the back cheering on, and like she do it all. That little girl is very likable.
And she's very articulate also for her age.
Yes. So she's very, very, very likable. So, and the crowd was going crazy. So, I mean, they gonna make the famous one with that.
And all right, next. DDG, ABCDFGX, whatever his name is, and Halle has broken up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to talk about the fallout between DDG and Joe Budden.
So I think Joe read a fake tweet. The second tweet was fake. The tweet where he said her head was trash and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even confirmed that tweet was fake. But Joe was like, I don't know this dude. I know her. Mm-hmm. But he's very big in I think he started off in the 2K community. Then it went to the streamers. He was one of the first big streamers. And then
they chose to mutually break up because you know how it is after you have a kid, the little spark ain't there because it ain't about you no more and it ain't about her.
And then she went through postpartum though, didn't she?
Yeah.
I think she went through a spell of postpartum. So I think Joe being older, we wouldn't know who DDG was. I didn't know who he was.
I listen to Joe on the daily. Joe literally don't know who DDG is.
Yeah, he don't.
Joe's a very, very big podcaster, but he's also over the age of 40.
Right.
I know DDG just from seeing his name, but I don't know what he's famous for besides being famous.
I know it's streaming. I know it's streaming. Just like, you know, I see Castanet clips so much that I know who he is. I know who these streamers are now. But for me to say I sit down and turn on my Twitch and watch them hours on end, and no, I don't. I see clips. I see clips come on YouTube. I see clips come up on TikTok and Instagram. I'll be like, oh, I know that guy. And then to find out Kai is one of the biggest streamers out there. Okay, so
I'm surprised Bud ain't clap back at him.
He ain't got a chance to. Check out tomorrow after 1 o'clock. You will hear it because
I might say he waiting on his show.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna eat his ass up. I gotta watch it.
Okay, but you know, it's like I said, it's bound to happen because I think she's a little more mature than him. He still was doing like kid things with the son. She was kind of like she's more of a reserved, quiet. She's the quiet one. Chloe might be the one that's out there twerking and doing. Allie's the more I'm a Little Mermaid. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna do this. So it's just a difference, and I think their personalities didn't clash. And he was I do everything for streaming, everything for content. And she was like,
Yep.
I'm just not there. Everything. Like you gotta realize when you get with a streamer, everything is content for them.
Absolutely.
And you gotta realize that, like, hey, he liable to film you sleeping. So
with your mouth open.
Yes.
All right.
And Disney contract so strict.
Right. And she can't be out there doing any and everything.
Yeah.
That's why she hid that fucking pregnancy.
Yep. But I'm
right. Like we ain't know Jit was here till we ain't know Jit existed till he was here.
I think they announced it and she was like, yeah, they from South Carolina. Both of them. So I think they're cousins to Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Cousins. So very talented. She can sing. So
Finesse 2 times got finessed with a baby. That ain't his.
I mean, hey, he speaking in existence. His name, he got.
Thank God for his mother, because his mother was the one that went and did the DNA test.
Okay.
And the grandparents know they can look at that baby, and if none of that feature come from 4 generations of what she know.
No, ever since they showed a picture of that man's family, because did y'all see that?
And they got strong genes.
Strong face.
Really?
Gene Strong over there. I want you to look up Finesse 2 times and all his people.
No, I know who, but speaking of people what they famous for, what is Finesse 2 times?
He a rapper.
Okay, I got you.
I don't listen to him, but he a rapper.
Oh, I got you. I just always see his name and I'm like, oh, okay.
But have you seen the meme with the girl? They try to say that
their friend.
The one that said that she looked like she was Finesse. Yeah, look at that face, Bob.
Yeah, all of them look alike. That mouth, them teeth. They look like they ready to woodchuck when the woodchuck could chuck wood.
When I tell you strong generation.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Yeah, boy. Yeah, if that baby don't look like that.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's why my dudes we ain't got that paternity test. It's funny, but you know.
That's the song he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know that song from TikTok.
You can tell you out of the loop. You can tell you 40 plus, Mitch.
You can tell it's all straight R&B over here.
Mitch said, "Oh, I done heard that." Okay.
R&B, Kendrick and Cole. That's pretty much it, man.
Good show, y'all.
Pretty much.
Hold on. I got one more, last one.
Okay.
Ja Morant. Yeah, I'm on my phone, y'all. I'm struggling today. You seen the thing about Ja Morant?
No, what
with
about
the gold teeth?
With the gold teeth.
What do you do?
For media day, this nigga put gold in his mouth and is all in the camera doing all kind of shit like that. Like that man ain't gonna learn.
Gonna do him.
He ain't gonna learn.
See the thing. Stop making us look. I'm sorry. I don't know who that's 2 times. It's cool when they do it. I know the song from TikTok.
Say it, Mitch. Say it.
On the talk of the ticks, like the old folks say.
Say it, Mitch.
I don't know the ticky top. No, you know. Hey man, you know, listen. If you ain't crooning, or you ain't rapping about something important, like every now and then I get caught into some little drill rapper. Catch my ear, but other than that, nah, brother. But who's he talking about? I done lost my train of thought.
Finesse 2 times?
No, the last thing you said. You just brought up a subject, and I was about to talk about it to Doe. Had my
Hold on. Let me go back to it. Oh, Ja Morant.
Oh, I thought Ja was trying to change the image.
Moretta said she a 40+ trapper in her head.
Oh yeah, yeah. Listen, when Vaughn come on, you know I'm Chicago all day. I'm from O-Block. When Vaughn come on,
Me personally, I don't have a problem with it. The guy's young. Gold teeth should not signify something negative.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but just from what you come from, you got to get a year under your belt, clean slate. You start the AAU team, which was cool. You start with 7th, 8th grade, so we had 2 kids from the AAU team. Appreciate that, Ja. But
you want to know what's going to rectify all that, Midgie? At the end of the day, you got to win. If he go out there, Memphis win 55 games this year, make the second round of the playoff, we're not gonna think about none of this.
If he play well enough to make the Olympic team in 2028, all is forgiven.
Now, do I feel like it was the right thing to do? No, but
that's my thing. I don't see nothing wrong with the gold grill in general, but just your past and how they look at gold grills, and you got guns and you flashing guns all the time. They're gonna be like,
Midget, pull the picture up.
Are they permanent?
I don't know. I'm gonna agree with y'all. He can do whatever the fuck he want, but the block is too hot.
Right.
Like you could have even had that and just do like a little smirk or a regular smile. But no, this nigga wants you to know. He got his mouth all the way open. He wants you to know that he got gold.
I mean, actually, looking at it, it's like the 13th one he's had.
Really?
Yeah, like he been doing this because you type in Ja Morant grills, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different grills.
Really?
Now he's not wearing none of them on media day, but he's a kid. He's going to make mistakes, and none of us has ever had $100 million at our access at that age. So we could sit and say, "Oh, I wouldn't do that," but that's the mature, older version of you.
Right?
Who knows what mistakes we would have made at 22, 23 with $100 million at your disposal and coming from South Carolina.
Trendy.
I ain't gonna knock it for that.
I'm just saying.
White media is gonna do enough of that, so I'm not going. Know. Like it's a bunch of different. Like he got an all gold one now, like Florida boy shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, so like he kind of been doing this. It's just that he chose to wear it on media day.
Okay, well, I mean, shoot. If this been the thing, because I don't pay attention to any press.
Yeah, like that's something he's been doing, but like I'm not gonna take this opportunity to knock him down because I already know media that don't understand is gonna do a very good job of that. So I'm not gonna knock this young man for that shit. At that age from South Carolina, I'd have went to Florida. You already know I'm from Donley. I'd have went and got all 32 gold.
I don't mind.
Came back smile like bitch.
So apparently not permanent. So it's probably just a young thing. That's all.
So I ain't gonna knock him for it. And the NBA let it happen. So
yeah, they trying to give him a second chance. They trying, boy. I think Adam Silver really got a liking for Ja.
But see, that's my issue. They're trying to give you a second chance, but you still doing shit like this.
I mean, honestly, the NBA need him because your big 3, big 4 is about to be done in a year or 2.
They old.
So they need him. Anthony Edwards can't carry the league by himself.
Right.
Ja Morant can't carry the league by let's not act like he's not.
Now they banking on Wemby.
Like he is Showtime. He's movie spotlight when he's playing.
Yeah,
you gotta watch.
Yeah, he definitely.
I ain't gonna knock it.
And Zion, if he stay in shape, Zion will be prime time. So
I think this is his year. But Midget, we got to go and do this sports show. We can't do that on here, man.
You're right. My bad. Hey, man. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Ms. Lay, for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your expertise because you gave us a vast big information system to go to and listen and watch Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it, Midge. And it's on Vice, right?
Vice.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Vice. So thank you.
Yeah. So let me know when you do that because I come back for Dark Side of the Ring.
And you got a wrestling podcast?
Straight through the ropes.
Okay.
Straight through. I like that.
And what? And how can they catch that? Is that
we are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're on every Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Okay. But check that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, that is she being modest.
Oh,
She's responsible for damn near all this shit. She my social media manager. And if
Okay.
you need social media management, or she offers a plethora of services, y'all holler at her at
yeah,
Action Social Media
website,
Management,
videos, all that.
editing, everything.
Okay. I need to.
Hell yeah.
I need to talk, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about one man war machine. She go hard for your business.
I got you.
Absolutely.
I got you. Well, we appreciate you coming in. Thank y'all for sticking around. Enjoy your night. Make sure you've been to church today. Make sure you paid them tithes. What percent is all he asked.
I ain't went, bro. I was fishing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't went.
I ain't checked.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I should have been. But
But hey, 10% is all he asked. And we'll catch y'all next Sunday. Peace.